As of June 2010, over 35,000 people with developmental disabilities were still living in institutions in the United States. Rosewood, Maryland's largest institution for people with developmental disabilities, founded in 1888, is being closed.
Governor Martin O'Malley called the decision difficult.
We can do a better job of providing the care and providing the service in different settings than here at Rosewood.
Stephen Quarterman has lived at Rosewood for 4 years. This is his journey from departing Rosewood to creating his own life in the community.
I think about Jesus up in heaven. Pray about Jesus in heaven. And I pray about Jesus to get me out of here to play.
He had some violent moments, and of course Mom was on the receiving end. They asked me why I thought my son was any different from a normal 12 and 13-year-old, and I said, take him home for 24 hours and you tell me he's normal.
It's unbelievable. I mean, the change in him. He used to run his fist through walls. He would fight people. And I mean, let me tell you something. It didn't make any difference what size you were. And it would take at least 3 people to hold him. And they put him in a straitjacket. Now, I mean, he's just a different person. Steve has really been through some hell. I don't want to get off of that. It's my problem, but I did in that 100 on this. This is the one I got 97%. Made 3 wrong. And I really like the laundry. Thank you. I know how to fold the towel, and you count 15 towels in a row.
We've been friends for a long time, haven't we?
How long I met you?
4 years ago when you came.
4 years ago when I met you.
And we've been friends since.
Yeah, me and you.
He went to Rosewood, which was to be a 2-month stay. They needed to see where he was without the medicine. And it took a much longer time because they had to reintroduce each medicine one at a time. And it was a much longer process than what they thought, because his first 2 years there were just horrific.
That's the nurse right there. The nurse waiting for me. I take my medicine independent. I'm going to try to get it to clean. Steve now is going to have a life of his own, you know? I don't mind going back to school.
Right.
Be smart. Get my own apartment.
You want to live out there independently by yourself, right?
Independently by myself. Yeah. I'm up the counter off every day. Today's the 20th, I already did it. In my own place, a door to my front door to the apartment.
Extensive plans involving numerous agencies have been made for most Rosewood residents to move into the community. Today, Stephen is meeting with his team to finalize the support he'll need.
My mom said when I moved to Washington County apartment, no behavior. If I had behavior, you know where my mom said I go? Jail. And I want to go to jail. And my mom said that could be the hospital, it could be jail.
So we have to make sure you get your medicine when you need it.
Yeah.
Moved to an apartment, I'll be by myself with no roommate, right?
Right.
Right. But you'll have some people there to support you when you need it.
Like staff working with me during the day.
Mm-hmm. The way that we're doing your plan now is very, very different than how your plan here at Rosewood was.
See, I can earn home visit.
You're an adult, so you make the decision. So if you want to go home and visit, I mean, you would call mom and dad and say, is it okay to come visit? And if mom and dad said it was fine, then staff would take you to mom and dad's. This is your life.
My life.
You don't have to earn that privilege. Well, when we get all this done, then you can get ready to move.
Ready to move.
So we want to do the business part now?
Yeah.
This is just a paper that you would sign saying that you understand that you have to give your employees a copy of the background check. This is called an I-9, and this is just employment eligibility verification, and this just lets you know that a person is eligible to work in the United States. So there's a checklist here, and what you would need to see is their driver's license and their social security card. Just understand all that, not too overwhelming.
Payroll.
Yeah, so this is payroll. So this tells how much they get paid, and that's the whole big book. Do you have any questions?
No.
So you have a lot of folks who are going to help you through this. That book might have been a little intimidating.
It looks
but
like
we
a
have a lot of people who are going to help you understand all that as we go.
What's she going to take care of?
A staff
What part of the staff is she going to help you with?
in my house.
Not in the house, but what? Remember we talked about the whole money thing? Kind of like a bank.
What's that like?
She's going to be able to help you with getting your staff paid, paying for your classes, writing checks, and just making sure that you're using the money that DDA is giving you.
So I'd be like your banker.
Yeah.
The banker. Mm-hmm. That'd be good. Yeah, this for me to keep.
Right.
So what did you think about all that? Can you talk to me about that?
Neat.
Yeah.
When do I find these out?
Well, do you think that you could work with Kim?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She's going to be the main person that you talk to from the ARC when it comes to your fiscal management stuff. So that's important.
Did I go with me to Washington?
Yes.
But will go with me to Washington County?
Yeah, it's kind of like your guidebook for all of this stuff. So you would definitely want to keep that with you.
And it would go with me to Washington County?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how do you feel about that?
Good.
I'm not sure that he understood any more of that piece other than that he was going to be the boss. In the situation that we have here with this facility closing, we could say to him, well, your current situation is really changing, so what really do you want your life to look like?
Tina, Stephen's service broker, is taking him and his parents to look at apartments. While he's excited about moving, his parents are both optimistic and apprehensive.
We've had quite a few bad experiences with abuse in different group homes. And we're hoping that the future that we plan for him will help him forget the things that he has experienced in the past.
Well, today, Stephen and his parents and I are going to look at apartments. Stephen's going to be living in Hagerstown. What kind of an apartment do you want?
I like an apartment close to my mom and dad.
Hi. But he is very much looking forward to coming back to Washington County and being with the family.
I'm excited about moving in an apartment by myself.
Big closets.
You have all kinds of room. Look at that.
I might like it.
You might like this.
Oven if I want to cook hot dogs. I hate the kitchen. Oh, that looked nice.
He's been away for 5 years. The shape he was in and what has happened to him and transformed from Rosewood, it's just unbelievable. I'm excited about this. I think it's really going to be even more putting him a little independent, and I think it'll be for him in the future. It'd be great,
This one might be best for me because I mean, I probably like to have a desk in my room.
Then maybe that
it can be different for every person that I support. So everybody has a part and just kind of helping them along.
Any people will pay for the rent for it.
No. You will pay the rent to them.
Pay the rent for them to move in here.
And Jay will help you with that.
And Jay will help me with that.
Right.
This is the one I like.
And they'll help you. This is
the one I like.
Okay.
I like that one.
So there's a lot of positives.
The kitchen bigger.
Finding the apartment is key. And once we do that, we have, of course, there's always paperwork. It gets busy. Like from this day forward, once he picks the house, it starts to move a little bit faster.
This is our son, Steve. Hi, Steve. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, I like this. I like this one better.
I think he's doing great. It's confusing. You know, it's confusing for him, and it's exciting, but, you know, he's nervous about leaving friends, and I think he's going through the same emotions that most people do when they move.
And if this is where you decide to live, then you and I are going to sit down, we're going to fill this out, and you're going to sign it.
You have to sit down and help me with it?
Of course. Yeah, I'll help you with it.
This transition, I think, is probably the beginning of the next days for Steve, in that his dad and I aren't getting any younger, and we have our own health issues, and we want to know, along with the rest of the family, that Steve is going to be taken care of and is happy and satisfied, mostly safe, wherever he's going to be. And I'm hoping that this transition will be very long term.
So if you had to choose right now, which apartment would you want?
What one?
Mm-hmm. This one?
This
okay.
one.
All right. So that's how we'll move forward then. And then if something doesn't go well with this one, if we can't get this one, would you then want the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you were at Rosewood, there were no choices, right?
Yeah.
So now you get to pick. So today has been all about you making those choices.
Stephen's community living arrangements are still not finalized, but he's ready to move. As a temporary measure, he'll live with his parents. Today is his last day at Rosewood.
This is my last day. This is my last day. That all packed. Get all that out of there. I think it's going to be fun. I stopped living by myself on my own. Get all that packed. Everything in there. Everything in that one. Everything in that one. I'm going to be sad when I leave Rosewood. I feel like I'll tear from my eye. I'm going to miss all these staff and all my clients. The one thing, the first goal, I did study in my apartment. The second goal, I did a job, and the third goal, I will get the cars in the springtime. And the kind of job I might either work in a hotel, do the laundry, or work in the nursing home with my grandmother at.
Oh, you've been busy, huh? You've been busy? So this is the last day at Rosewood. So we're going to pack everything in the cars today. In the car, everything that you see here, we're going to pack in the car and we're going to drive off. This is your last day at Rosewood, right? You're excited about that, right? This living with mom and dad is temporary. It's only 2 or 3 weeks.
Temporary?
Short term. Temporary. It's just 2 or 3 weeks. It's not forever. And then you're going to have your own apartment. You know, just kind of make it as gradual and at Steve's pace, not our pace, but at Steve's pace, to make sure that he's comfortable with how we've set things up, and that, you know, we kind of take his lead in what he needs and what he wants. So did you get everything?
Yeah.
Can I check? I promised your mom I would check. I trust that you got everything, but...
That's all. It's all out.
Good job.
Got another one.
Watch your head, John.
That way. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too, Steve.
Baby, can I get a hug? I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too. Bye, y'all. You have to shut the door the whole way.
Shut the door the whole way, and this is it. Never again.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. You shut the door.
I want to say bye to Miss Becker.
I'm going to miss you. I love you. I want you to be successful.
I love you, Miss
happy.
Becker.
I love you. I'm going to miss you.
I love you. I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you too. Good luck.
Thank you, Miss Becker.
Hey, Steve, it's your last day. What are you thinking? Say goodbye forever.
Yeah.
This is the last time you're going to drive down this driveway.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Happy.
Happy.
It's been harder than expected to find the necessary direct support providers to be with Stephen day and night. In the meantime, he's staying with his parents and setting up his apartment.
And I'm excited about moving in my apartment. I want to it.
I got it. That no, you're going to carry that too. Got him?
A little bit of a clothes horse there, aren't you?
Move my stuff in my apartment.
Oh, happy day. That's what it feels like to me. This is a day I didn't think I would ever see. And it's actually staring me right in the face, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. Every moment. I can't get enough in my hands fast enough to get moved in.
I'm excited about moving in. I'm going to my room, my apartment.
Let me carry this while you're carrying the bag.
Get us in there, bud.
That's my own door key. I had to learn how to use the door, and open the door, and learn to become independent and stuff.
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Each day he wakes up and he said, "This is a big day, Mom. It's a big day." I said, "Every day is a big day for you now, bud, because you are," and I don't even have to finish it. He says, "I'm becoming independent."
Congratulations. Steve, you've got a lot to celebrate. Congratulations on your new home. I'm so proud of you, Tina. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you. It's easy this, Mom. Teaching that even nothing cooling on it.
Yes.
So I figured since you had keys now, you'd need a place to keep them.
Did I take that and put it on there now for me?
Well, we'll get it on for you.
Where Daddy at?
He'll be back.
I do it my own keychain with my name on it and put it on that. Put it in my pocket.
That's where it goes.
I don't know that it's when you start from beginning in the trips into Rosewood and you see that situation and then sorry. And then you see this. It's just really hard to put that into words.
You want a ham sandwich?
To see this day and to see him here and, to see his parents happy and to, that his parents know he's safe and that he's going to be taken care of. And there aren't any words for that, really. There were a lot of people who said this is not going to work for him because of A, B, C, and D. He's never going to make it. Well, we don't believe that. So here he is.
I thought this day would never come, honest to God.
What's your middle name?
He's so happy and it makes us happy, I mean, Steve's been away from us for, since I guess about 13 years of age, and he'll be 34 here the 11th. So, to see him get home and back to Washington County where he wanted to be, it's just a good feeling for everybody. And, you can see it on his face, I'm sure.
I've known him, 2 weeks now? All I know is what he's told me, what Tina's told me. He's coming out of an institution that wasn't beneficial to him. Go and get us in the house? I'm here to help facilitate that, do whatever I can to make his life as normal as possible. Once he's here full time, I'll be here overnight as well.
And it's supposed to look like they're just buddies hanging out. They're getting pizza, they're getting coffee, they're living life.
I got it myself, Mom. I got it myself.
Okay.
Where do you want me to eat it at?
You have to come in here and sit down.
Okay, thank you.
All righty.
God is great, God is good, and we faithful for food. By his hand we are fed. This is Lord a daily bread. Amen.
Amen. Very good, bud.
Sit there, that pizza. That time bought.
We've been emailing all morning.
How's that pizza? That's pretty good pizza, isn't it?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Don? I like Don because I would get along with him.
What do you think of that cake, Steve?
What?
That's a nice cake, huh?
It is.
What's it say?
Working home see. When I miss, what's the date I'm in there?
No dates.
Always take hugs from you. You okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, we're so glad you're doing so well.
Oh, it came up here, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Dad. Give you a hug. Thank you, Dad.
Okay, I love you.
This is a very big day for Stephen. He's been invited to speak at a convention about living in the community.
This is the closing day of a 3-day conference, and Stephen is going to be featured in the closing plenary talking about his journey to independence and his journey from Rosewood back to the community.
Are you ready to do this?
Huh?
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you sure?
Yeah.
You okay?
It's not.
Don't make me go up there and do that.
We have Steve Quarterman. If you'd like to come on up. The man who supports him, Mr. Don. And also Tina Fink.
Right here. My name is Stephen Quarterman. I want to become independent and learn how to cook, get a job, go to school. I would really like to have my apartment, but I'm not in my apartment yet. So please let Tina speak for me, please. I like Tina.
Okay. Well, thank you. You know, I'd love to get up here and say that it was 100% smooth and that everything went great. But you know what? That's never a situation. So we did have some stuff that we've had to deal with. And the main thing right now, I think, is that Steve is not permanently in his apartment, and it's because we're having a hard time finding staff.
We're leading a pretty active life when we're together. The only thing that can stop him is Steve.
We get the talk.
He's doing everything, whatever he wants. He's learning how to be an individual on his own, in his own place, make his own decisions. We're friends. He's like my little brother. We're just a couple of buddies that get together, and I make sure he takes his pills, and that's about it. Everything else, we just do.
You need to dada?
Yeah.
You're driving.
Whoa, Steve. Put your foot on the red one.
I got it.
Okay. You gotta wait till I get in, bud.
Can you put this back on? Help me with I need help.
Help?
Yeah, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now I'll go.
Hold on.
Okay.
Put your foot on the...
Drive, okay? I'm going to start it up. We'll put the foot on the brake first. We'll give it a little gas, okay? Gas will make you go, brake will make you stop.
Okay.
Okay?
Take your foot out the red one, it's the green one. Go that way. Whoa! Whoa! Turn.
Good acting on now.
Turn right. Whoa. You're doing a good job. Oh my God. Turn left. Way, go that way. Oh my God. That way. Oh my, turn. Oh my God. Turn right.
Stephen is now living in his own apartment. He's exploring work opportunities and hopes to attend community college. With the closure of Rosewood, 138 people in Maryland with developmental disabilities continue to reside in institutions as of 2010. While special plans have ensured housing and services for individuals transitioning into the community from Rosewood, thousands of families in Maryland caring for relatives with developmental disabilities remain without needed services.